Okay, we have a very cool animation for the plushie Pyromancer. Hit your collection with a new Pyromancer plush plus pin. Okay, cool. So, right now, the Pyromancer, I believe, is 10% off? Hold on. I can't calculate. 15% off, I think. It's about 15% off for the Black Friday sale. Now, I do believe the Pyromancer had 2,000 stock initially, and now it's down to 491. Once those 491 are sold, then the entire stock ends. So it seems as if the developers have looked at past data and thought, right, we're going to sell 2,000. That's probably the amount of people who bought it. And looking at the numbers, that's quite a significant amount of money. I can't lie, developers. You're making bank. That's probably for another video. I just realized how much money that is. Meanwhile, the pin is, I think it's 10% off. It looks about 10%, 15% off, sorry. It's 15% off. It looks like there was about 500 stock in it, but, about 500 stock, but there's still about 290 because you don't get anything from it. So what people want, mostly, is not the plush, but the plush looks cool. You can remove the mask and you can remove the pyro gun, but I wonder how good the quality is going to be. However, what people mainly want to do is they want the plushy Pyromancer skin. You only get that in the Pyromancer plush and not the pin. So if you only want the skin, then don't get the pin, get the plush. You can also buy the bundle that includes the pin, and they're both originally $40 if you include this plus this, but then there's a 10% discount and then a further 15% discount to get 25% off or 24% off. So yeah, this is $30.58. Meanwhile, this on its own is $26. Now, I'm going to assume most people, given that this was 2,000 stock announced, about nearly 1,500 people bought it, and this is less than half. Yeah, it seems as if most people are just buying this one for the skin. Now, there are obviously other sales, but more importantly, we're going to talk about the skin, the free in-game the plushie Pyromancer. Oh, and this time someone actually bought it. So, yeah, so people are buying it fast, so make sure you buy it quickly. So, with the Pyromancer plush, you saw it. It has a removal mask. It has a what was it, a pyro gun or flamethrower? Oh, why was I trying to think of what a flamethrower was? Okay, so it has the flamethrower, which is detachable. I mean, obviously it's got Velcro. I wonder if it would be good quality as this. All of my plushies have come with stitching issues. Now, the processing time says it ships in early December. That seems really odd because normally it takes over a month and a half for it to actually ship, but maybe it's because they want to ship it out before Christmas, because it's Christmas, obviously, that they want to expedite the process, and maybe why they've only said 2,000, because that's the only guarantee by Juniper Creates that they'll ship all of them by that time. Shipping times, as stated before, 7 to 12 days in the USA if you use economy, 5 to 9 if you use the regular. Apparently there's 2 different services if you use America. I don't know. Canada is 7 to 4, same as America, but plus the 2 days because, I don't know, it snows a bit there. The UK, we have the fastest shipping times, 5 to 8 days, faster than the United States regular, so we don't even pay extra for this. That's our regular. And all the other countries is 7 to 14 days. I assume that these are the most popular places. I don't know about Australia, but Australia is listed here. New Zealand's probably down there somewhere as well, but yes. Meanwhile, all of these countries is where you can ship it to. So, the Vatican City, unfortunately not here. The Pope has still banned the plushies. But Vietnam's here. Is Indonesia here? New Zealand, 16 out of 17 regions. What's the only region in New Zealand that doesn't have it? It's probably one of the islands, like outlying islands, isn't it? Indonesia does. What else? Yes, I do remember. That guy was wearing the Commander hoodie. And yeah, so obviously it was shipped to Indonesia. What's another popular country? What's a country that people would think that... So Ukraine isn't here, for example. I think that those reasons should be well known. Then we've got the political situation in the Middle East. Let's not mention it before we get political. It shouldn't be a political subject, but it is a political subject. You can't ship anywhere there. You can ship to Qatar and the United Arab Emirates, but try Iraq, for example. You're not shipping it there. I don't know. Is France here? The baguette eating people are here. Very cool. So I can't ship it to St. Helena. Very sad. Sustainability. We plant a tree with every order. I didn't even notice that. Thanks to you, we've planted over 1 million trees. I wonder if you're actually planting the correct trees. Yeah, I don't trust these, you know. 11 by 8.3 by 9.4 inches. That's height, width, and depth. What's that in centimeters? Polystyrene. PP cotton. Okay. And you know what? I've actually never seen terms of service here. So by using these, you're using at least the age of majority in your state or province or resident. Most countries set the age of majority at 18. Okay. So basically, if you're a kid and using the site, technically that's not allowed. There is a list of countries where it doesn't ship to. So the Vatican. It doesn't say Russia or Ukraine here, even though it doesn't actually ship it there. Svalbard and Shanmain. Many of our products come from different houses worldwide. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? I think they come from the same warehouse in China. I can't lie. All prices are started given in US dollars. Yes, that's another point I want to point out. It's US dollars, Canadian dollars, euros, Great British pounds, or Australian dollars, or the Chinese yuan. I think most people would probably go for the US dollars. I think I ordered mine in US dollars by accident. Quite recently, this is not related to the plushie code for the plushie pyromancer so far. This is being recorded before I get my code for it. But some people reported for other codes, for example, the cowboy plush and the scout plush. When they use their code, they've been unable to actually redeem the product in the game. They say there's an error occurred. So if you go to here and then go to the right to the very bottom, it says contact us. And it says your email address and order number. If you contact them, they'll probably be able to provide you with another code that will work. Obviously, developers can see who's used the code or not. And, you know, if you're one of the people affected, they'll probably allow you to use another code. If you're using this to fraudulently claim clothes, apparently some people have gotten banned for it or stat wiped for it. And technically, that's fraud. So I wouldn't do that because legally speaking, you're in the mud. Just don't do that. I'm just going to keep it US dollars for now. So let's buy the plushie the Pyromancer plush view cart. Right, checkout. Yeah, discounts $4.50. That's because of the Black Friday sale. So checkout. Now, so you can use Shop Pay, PayPal, or Google Pay, or you can just use your normal contact email. So if I were to do, say, Boris Johnson, blue passport at outlook.com. Oh, actually, .gov.uk. Yeah, region, United Kingdom. First name, Boris Johnson. Address, 10 Downing Street. Phone number. Oh, okay, so it's automatically updated, so I don't get to see the US dollar price. But as you can see, with shipping, it's £9 plus £5 in estimated taxes. Again, I have to complain about this all the time. We don't get taxed. Our taxes are included in the subtotal. They're not included here. It's not a separate thing. Why am I being charged my taxes? Again, no. Right, so pre-order takes 5 to 8 business days after fulfillment. Okay, so £35. Card number, so you can have, I don't know, your mum's credit card, your dad's credit card, your own credit card, or I don't know. I know a couple of people with actually brothers and sisters with like child credit cards now. Well, not credit cards, debit cards. I think it's financially responsible if you're buying a plushie with your debit card, unless you're an adult and you have free reign, because I'm not one to determine what you're buying with your money, but I just wouldn't. If you're a child, you can use PayPal, but you also can use cryptocurrency. With cryptocurrency actually having increased in recent times, the price of it, I wonder if anyone's actually used cryptocurrency. I've always joked in the past that people have used cryptocurrency in the past. I wonder, right? Because Dogecoin, I believe Dogecoin has actually gone up massively. And Shiba Inu, you can use Shiba Inu to pay the Pyromancer plush. I wonder if people have actually paid with Dogecoin to get the Pyromancer plush. Right. So after you buy your plushie, you'll get a receipt. So mine was $5.88 USD. You can see shipping plus Great Britain VAT, which is stupid. Again, that's normally included in the subtotal. Come on, guys. Then you get the image, which you get the confirmation email that says that in 24 hours you'll get the code. So your Pyromancer in-game skin will arrive in 24 hours. Keep an eye out on your email for your redemption code. So make sure you enter your email correctly for the shipping process and the email. If you don't find this email, it's probably in your junk email. Go check that. If you don't get the code within 24 hours, email Juniper Creates. I've noticed that the code is always released 24 hours after you purchase it, so you need to wait 24 hours after you purchase it in case there's like a card decline error or they detect that the card is being used for fraud. Wait 24 hours, and then after those 24 hours, on like a minute either side of 24 hours actually, previous times I've gotten it, you'll get the code for the in-game plushie. Right, so after a couple of hours of codes constantly breaking and throwing up error messages when you redeem them, you can now actually redeem them now. Don't worry. And the codes that say they've already been used, if you redeem them and they cause an error problem, don't worry, you can still use them. Right, so if we go to codes here, and then copy and paste here, I'm going to censor this just in case. Yes. Now I have the plushie Pyromancer. Now we're just going to do a quick review of the plushie. So, starting off with the level 0 Pyromancer. You can see, as you place it down, it has like that typical plush squeak and the dust sound effects. And as you can see, the flames are actually, they're pretty cool. I can't like, I don't think the normal regular Pyromancer has these flames, but these flames look, they don't even look plushy-like. They're just cool. As for the skin itself, not too much in terms of there's stitching on the black bits, but not the shoes, surprisingly. And the sounds are also pretty cool as well. It's like they actually care too much. The only thing is the glow here, it's not really of the fire glow, but then again, it's a stitch, it's a yellow stitch here. Not too much to say. Upgrading it to level 1, you get gloves and a mask. Very cool. Level 2 gets the gas mask, very cool. Then you get the Molotovs, the toy Molotovs, and I like those. Those are pretty cool. On the back you get upgraded gas mask and then gas tanks with a yellow stitch around them. To be fair, I think I kind of like it. And a belt. Belt doesn't fit though. Why doesn't it fit? Belt's like weirdly off-centered. That's odd. And then the armor plates or whatever on its shoulders, very cool. I think this is max level. Yeah, max level. It's not too different from the previous levels, except the flamethrower is massive. It's quite a cool skin, must say, and the flame effects are really cool. Probably one of my favourite plushie skins, I can't lie. Probably like an 8 out of 10, but very cool. That's the plushie Pyromancer, very cool. Get it today.